However, there's just one last presentation after we will go straight to the awards. We've had pilots talk, we've had cabin crew talk, we've had people from property and investment company talk. Why don't we just hear something from somebody in HR? Perhaps we're all thinking, okay, we want this cabin crew job, but do you know exactly what the HR managers look out for when it is time to recruit? When they're looking for that person who qualifies to be a crew for their different airlines, maybe not even within the airline, HR generally, they usually have exactly what they're looking for. So to do justice to this presentation, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome with a warm round of applause, Mr. Victor Banjo, Father Victor, as they usually call him. Father Vic.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually going to start off from actually where they actually stopped, to actually talk about the passion you have for what you want to do. By sharing a very short story. Back in my days in BAT, where exactly at that time I was HR director as well, we were recruiting for HR staff. And my team had actually done the recruitment, they had done the interviews and said, okay, Victor, we have some candidates, 2 people, final candidates for you to meet to join the BAT HR team as HR officers. So, like I always do, I met them. One of them was actually, I mentioned his name shortly, and I asked him, I said, it is an HR officer role. He said, why do you want to come into HR? He told me, well, I'm actually saving up for actually what I want to do as my real career. You would think I would have said, this guy doesn't want to work in HR, so why recruiting? I said, so what do you really want to become? He said, honestly, I want to be a pilot. And this guy was interviewing for an HR officer role. I looked at him. I've always been a very unconventional person. I said, you know what? I like your candor, and you know what? My team have actually met you. They like you. You know, so I'm saying yes to you. So come on board. I recruited him as an HR officer in BAT. About a year and a half later, I became the HR director at Virgin Nigeria, and I remembered, thank God, I have someone who has a dream of actually being a pilot. So I called the HR team. While you're actually doing recruiting for HR, you know we have vacancy for HR officers in our team as well. I know somebody who is actually back where I used to work as well. Call him and find out whether he wants to join us in HR. They called him, he said, yes, I would like to work with you in HR. And he came into Virgin Nigeria as an HR officer again. But I said, do something, post him to HR operations. So he was seconded to go and work at HR operations, which obviously was based at the airport. About 9-10 months later, he came to my office at HMS and said, Victor, I want you to know I'm traveling and I'm going to be back or something. I said, you know the way it is, you go travel, please bring me chocolate or anything you think you buy. I said, no, I'll be gone for a very long time. So why? I'm going to flying school. And that is how a very good friend of mine till today, Samuela, some of you know him, actually basically moved on to become a pilot. Yes, he was an HR officer with us. Suleiman. Absolutely. So it's for the benefit of all these young people here that they are going to be stepping stones to the things you want to do. But there are certain things that would actually come into play. Conviction, mental alertness, and also self-belief. You can't do anything if you don't believe in yourself. And I actually noted here that one is, I've had good flights, I've had bad flights, where you have no IFE, not enough food brought on board. I have long throat, so imagine I'm going to survive that. Cooling system not working, undue delays. But what made the difference on those flights? So that the people who actually were able to actually work under very difficult situations to actually ensure that at the end of the day, you survived the flight from Lagos to London, no IFE, but they kept going, they kept up a very brave face, they kept on smiling, and they were also very good at keeping you, informed about the situation you're coping with. So that's why I say that I really thank Joy for what she's doing here today with this pioneering cabin crew fair. Because for those of you who are seeking the excitement of life on board as cabin crew, it's a great opportunity to learn. Because what we are witnessing here today is essentially effective human capital development and investment, which as a country will not be very good at for a very long time. But we're looking at investing in the next generation of skilled workforce to develop an industry which should actually be the best in Africa, but due to poor governmental policies, we've actually not been doing what we're meant to be doing. And there's an example I'd like to quote. In 2002, South African Airways launched a program they called it Vulindela, which actually means showing the way. What was it all about? It was about SAA giving advice to people in the inner countries on 3 key areas: about educating people about how to be a cabin crew or other parts of the aviation industry, how to get trained, how to develop the skills you need to fulfill your dreams, and finally to help the airlines to overcome the shortage of skills in that particular industry. What we're seeing today is so significant because it's the first time that we're seeing this country where Joy and her team actually hosting a cabin crew fair. Imagine what can be achieved when more stakeholders actually come on board to actually help us build the human capital we need. The industry will continue to grow. Back in 2011, Boeing actually did a survey that between 2011 and 2030, we're going to have additional 35,000 aircraft joining airlines all over the world. On average, you have about 13 to 24 crew on board, if it's like an A380 or a 747, about 13 to 18 crew members. So the market is actually growing, and some of our colleagues I know from Virgin are going to work for Emirates and other global airlines. So the market is actually very open for you. Some of you are attracted to aviation for what I've heard and seen from your conduct so far because of the strong brands, the training, and you want to travel essentially. But it goes beyond that, and a lot of what I'm talking about luckily has been touched about by some of the previous speakers. As an HR practitioner who has overseen recruitment for over 1,000 crew members and also spent time in the simulator, and that's the key thing, you can't advise management about how to recruit if you have not been with them to understand the challenges and also the stress they actually go through. How many of you have been in simulators before? You have seen grown men come out after 2-3 hours sweating like a pig, and you know that you have to even expect the comfort of what really happens during the training. To be successful, you should be intelligent and quick, with critical thinking skills and the ability to analyze situations and remain calm during stressful scenarios, as we've been told today. Some of the best conversations I've had have actually been on board. We've met people with MBAs, with MSCs, working on crew. When I was asked to contribute to the curriculum in Virgin, they said, what do you think we should have? I said, we must insist on anybody coming on board to have a very good education. And they said, it's going to be a degree as a minimum, and if you have a master's degree, better, because beyond cabin crew, they're going to move on to actually do other things and become entrepreneurs and build their careers in future. And we've added today, everything you do in life has a maximum career tenure. So beyond standing in the cabin, what else would that do? So we are saying you should be able to multitask and manage the needs of various parties at once with various emotional states. And people like me are very good travelers. I'm very calm. I don't argue with cabin crew because I understand the challenges they face. So why should I add mine to those challenges? And I also have some really fun memories of some of our crew members who claimed they could swim when they were being interviewed, and when they came to the young, some of you believe yourselves. So I'm saying to you today, don't laugh, but start building those competencies that make it easier for you to succeed in the industry. So if you are gifted with multi-language skills, it is a great addition to your repertoire of skills. You should, above all, you should be friendly, welcoming, hospitable, helpful, and easy to approach, because why would I want to come back to your airline if you gave me the attitude, which is actually very negative? I won't come back to you. And put it this way, you are the biggest sales agent of your airline. And when people complain about the service of an airline, yeah, we have all these OTP issues, but essentially it has to do with the people contact that we tend to remember the most. And passengers want to know that the people on board are playing with them, know what is happening, which is good for reassuring people and can address their needs in various areas of endeavors to their concerns with efficiency and cleanliness. So it's actually very tough training schedule to go through as well. To the airlines present here today, I must say thank you very much for the candor, the honesty with which you've actually spoken, because it is not right for people to come into the industry thinking it's not going to be a bed of roses. You need to be very clear about the realities of it, and thank you so much for the way you've actually done that today. Because the secret of successful recruitment in the airline is to treat candidates with care and to also let them realize that the safety of people on board and everybody and all of those on the ground as well actually lies with them as well. Our goal as an airline management is always to provide a personal service to people. That is why today, about 10, 11 years after, I'm still very proud to wear this uniform, complete with the name tag as well. It is important. If for any other thing, the skills you pick up in aviation can serve you well in any industry. Because is it hospitality? Is it about customer service? Is it about selling? Is it about basically, you can be a counselor, you can be a psychologist, and of course everything we want you in the cockpit as well. So for me, that's why I'm looking at in this room today. I've seen people who, from all those humble startups, even those who were not tall enough, I still laugh when those who were not tall enough, but wear all those high, I can make it, I'm just laughing. But it's not about the excitement. It's nice to see that passion of what they have to want. And we also see the fact that when people do get pregnant, and yes, they will get pregnant, and like once you have skills that are transferable when you come on board, it makes it easier for you to actually explore other opportunities within the industry. Former pilots have become airworthiness inspectors. You've actually gone to actually pick up so many things you can do within the industry. What really matters is be open-minded. I remember one or two crew members came on as cabin crew, ended up in engineering, in working in those days as well. So what am I saying here? Really, what is important is really conviction and drive. If you have those, because really, you've heard this phrase that we recruit for one attitude and we train for skills. If you have the right attitude, and like you rightly heard from Captain John Obasi, your degree does not really matter. Exactly the optimism and the desire to succeed, and more importantly, like we used to in Virgin, you must be proud to serve. Irrespective of your own personal standing, humble yourself. There's a phrase that says you must stoop, you must learn to do what? Stoop to conquer. When you stoop to actually serve, the world is your oyster, you can actually overcome whatever you want. Once again, it's been a great pleasure being here today. Joy of You've actually done something, I call it the pioneering landmark program, which I'm very proud to have been here to witness it with them, and the Almighty God for me to go into the Thank you.
Thank you very much, Father Victor and Joe. Indeed, it's been a very wonderful day.